You get up 13-15, and I'm yelling, pull it out, and the guy just went and shot it. They make a 3, they make a 2, all of a sudden it's 9. And again, trying to teach them how to win a game when you're at that point. We ran an offense where we were moving the ball just to use time and then go into it, and no one went into it. They all just stood and, like, throw me the ball. My fault, because we've done it, but we haven't done it enough to really drill it and be there. Again, rebounding. Come on. Got to come up with balls. If you watch the game, who was the player, the reason we won the game? One player.
Billy.
Yeah. It was Billy Richmond. And you know what Billy did? He played so hard and grabbed balls and tipped that Carter knew, I'm never going to play unless I do the same. And guess what? He's right. Why would you not play Billy and play Carter if Billy's going to do that stuff? So what did Carter start doing? The same thing. Now we got to get our 5s, the big guys, they got to get more balls. You got to be tougher. You got to play through some bumps. You got to play ahead defensively. But we'll get there. I mean, this is a good win. And let me tell you, I've coached against Lenny. He's a heck of a coach. And offensively, what they did and controlled the tempo, we were trying to take them out of stuff. They just keep grinding and doing their thing. And they played 2 days ago. And I believe they went to overtime. And they had that kind of energy and effort. It tells you about their coach.
Yeah, you mentioned the rebounding there. Nick and Malik Ewan combined for just the 1 rebound. Was there anything Samford was doing in particular in the paint that was causing them issues there? Or?
Physical. They were physical. Kind of like who? Michigan State. They just were physical. I mean, I talked to both bigs. I'm with them. I mean, our freshmen have gotten better in what I'm trying to get them to do, but there's still things they got to understand. But they got better. I'm upset about the score because who did I want to play more? Isaiah. He looked good again. Isaiah may move into the 7-8 man rotation. I just got to get him on the floor.
Yeah, whenever a game like this gets close like it did, how much are you leaning on your more experienced guys to pull a game out?
That's why I put DJ in. DJ played well again. DJ's playing pretty good. We work every day on back doors, every day. Not for this game. I'm talking it's how we play. They probably got 8 layups on back doors, and those are 100%. That's 8 out of 8. If you know what you want them doing stuff away. We did a good job. I mean, the kid, Jaden Booth, we guarded him, and he is scoring 30 a game right now. So, but then they had some guys that didn't shoot a high percentage make 3 in a row. Like you say to your staff, who the heck is that guy? And they go, yeah, he's making 18%. I said, not today. So let's make sure we're guarding him. And he did a good job. Number 8, Zion Wilburn. Sheesh. How about how physical he was against our guys? He shouldered them and moved my big guys out of the way, shot layups. We got a ways to go. We got a chance to being good, but I got to do my job. This isn't about this team. This is about me and what I'm accepting. Trying to do individual meetings to let them know, but also let them know last year I played 6 guys. I'll do that again. I'll play 6. You either deserve to be out there or you don't, and you got to be responsible and don't put your performance on another player on our team. There are things that you can do to play well. Do them.
Yeah, this summer you talked about DJ wanting to see a little bit more assertiveness from him. With the freshmen deferring and starting to understand that a little bit more, do you want to see more aggression out of him at the offensive end?
I thought he did well. He got the biggest thing when he drives is making layups. Like, I want you to drive, but you can't miss layups. And now he feels comfortable going there. He's shooting the ball better. making free throws. I mean, he made the 2 free throws that basically finished the game off. That's why I put him back in. Yeah, you trust him. TB looked wore out, but I went to him because he was playing better than you coach a game to win. You worry about egos after the game. You worry about individual meetings, getting guys right, let's go. So, look, guys, here's what I tell you. We won the game. We were up whatever and should have stretched it, but they came back. But if you know me well enough, winning is what matters at the end of the day. Now, I got stuff I got to do to get these guys right.
You mentioned the defense on Booth. Was he a big part of y'all's defensive game plan, and what specifically did you like about the way you guys defended him?
He was. We just said here are ways he gets off, but we just made sure someone's always on him and pushing up on him. So he's good, though. I mean, Lenny does a great job. I mean, he does. They control tempo the way they move it. You can pick up and play that we could never speed them up. The runs we made, we'd come back and let up on defense and get beat on a back door and a 3. I got to call a timeout. Are you kidding me? We're ready to bury them. Let's go. Well, Lenny never let the game get away from him. They had a chance till the buzzer to win the game. And he's going to do fine. That offense is really hard to guard, and they bought in a short period of time. So they're going to be good.
And then you also mentioned teaching moments when the teams like this are just going on runs and kind of keeping you guys on your heels. What are some of those teaching moments in these situations?
Someone got to step up and make a play, either on defense or offense, and that means you got to be on your toes, not your heels. You can't be tentative now. They make a run, you got to make a play defensively or offensively. If you're on your heels, you'll drive a layup and you'll get bumped and you'll just throw it because you're on your heels. You'll get beat on a back door because you're flat-footed down the other end. Or you get beat on a back door, you turn and block it anyway. That's making a play. And those are the guys you want in the game that'll make plays on either end that are being aggressive even though the other team's making a run. You guys understand the schedule, who we're playing in the SEC. You better have guys playing aggressive and doing things that they can do. And they better make plays, or you're going to have, it's going to be, they're going to make a run, we'll make a run. They're making a run, we'll make a run. And that's kind of what happened today. Most of the teams we play will not play that deliberate. But again, they shot 41% and 34% from the 3. You would have thought they shot, 60 and 45? But they didn't stop. They didn't have many turnovers, and neither did we. Neither one of us turned it over that much. But I'm just saying there were plays that we shoot the ball 45%, and we had plays around the basket. We threw it to a big. He throws it out. Scored a ball. There were things that happened. Get bumped off and end up throwing, But I'm happy we won. I'll watch the tape and pick up what I got to pick up. Met with a couple of the guys already so that if I don't see them tomorrow, I don't want them to sleep on it. I want them to know exactly how I feel. Not mad. This is real. This is me being real. Everybody says, Coach, we want you to be real. Until I'm being real with them. Why don't you be real with the other guy? Don't be real with me. But I think it's better that they can sleep on it. I'm not mad. You need to improve. Don't be delusional. Don't blame it on anybody. If you had a bad game, it's because of you, no one else on your team. You didn't have a good game. And like I said, for us to be some of the stuff we're doing that's on me. I got to demand more. Got to demand more. You demand a lot, you'll get a lot. You accept some of the stuff that you get out there, we're going to get it every single time. Can't accept some of that stuff, or you'll just keep getting it because it's the easiest way to go.
Want to maybe see that get better?
That was something we worked on in practice, for the upcoming the days before the game, just knowing, like you said, they're a very good three-point shooting team, and we had to be there. So, I feel like it's something we can work on more. It's early in the season, and, we just looking to get better one day at a time. And, just credit to them, really. They hit some tough shots. They was open, and they hit tough shots, contested shots. So, they made some good plays down the stretch, and they hit some tough shots. So, I mean, hats off to them. They're a great team, a well-coached team, and we knew that coming in.
That 12-0 run you guys went on to create some separation in the second half, Billy kind of sparked it with a couple of big offensive rebounds. I mean, can you feel that, like, as a teammate of Billy's, like, when he does some moments like that, just to kind of give some energy to everybody?
Yeah, for sure. Having him on the team is amazing. Just knowing that when somebody like him comes in the game, anything like that can happen. You bound to make a run like that. You bound to go on the 12-0 run just from the way he plays and how hard he plays. And it's definitely fun, and he makes the game a lot easier for all of us.
It looked like you guys did a ton of switching tonight defensively. I mean, even switching the 1-5 pick and roll and everything. What do you think about the defense? Do you feel like maybe some communication issues tonight? It just felt like there were times when guys were maybe a little bit more open than they should be.
I feel like it was good, but like you said, communication mistakes, just small mistakes, stuff like that we could work on in practice. And I mean, that's what come with that. With teams that play like that, that like to cut and set a lot of screens and awkward screens and stuff like that. I mean, they're a very well coached team. So I mean, that's something we worked on coming in, just switching 1 through 5 even at times, like you said. But I mean, we made some mistakes down the stretch, and we're not perfect. So that's something we gotta go back to practice and work on even more.
Jaden Booth leads the league in scoring with 27.7 points. Just how big of it was tonight to make sure that you guys contained him and kept him from taking a lot of good looks and just finding a rhythm?
That was huge. Just knowing how great of a shooter he is, just knowing that he a threat from anywhere on the court, no matter where he at. But just also knowing that his teammates are good as well, and just not the key, just key on him as the main player or main guy, but just knowing that he's bound to score from anywhere on the court. So just working on that in practice, just always knowing where he's at on the court, but also as well knowing where his teammates are as well. Because like they showed today, they all can play, and they all can shoot. They always making shots today. So I mean, that's just something we worked on.
Yeah, after last game, Cal said that he wanted the freshmen Acuff and Thomas to really kind of start deferring. And this summer, he said he wanted to see a little bit more aggression out of you and to be more assertive. Do you feel like you need to start doing that a little bit more? Or do you feel like that you just want to let the game come to you?
Oh yeah, I just feel like that comes within the season. Comes with playing. Playing and practicing and just figuring out. Where I could be more aggressive and where I can play more aggressive. Because I mean, that's what makes our team so great. Everybody in our team are aggressive and they all looking to make a play and they all great players. So I mean, that's what makes our team good. So that's what Coach wants us all to do. He wants us all to be aggressive, but at the same time make plays for each other.
And then TB obviously missed last game. How was it having him back in the lineup tonight?
It was great. It was always fun to play with him. Just to have him on the court, somebody like that, just knowing that when you playing defense, you got him to help. 9 times out of 10 is going to get blocked in. Even on the offensive end, he been doing real good, scoring baskets. So I'm happy to have him back, and I'm happy he's healthy.
You guys didn't play Samford last year, but you did play against Laney Acuff, their head coach, against Lipscomb. Did you guys look at last year's season opener against them, preparing for this game?
Yeah, we watched like small little clips, like small plays, like going over plays and things like that, just from sets that they ran last year. Just knowing, like you said, they got the same coach. So we looked at like some small sets and stuff, but not really nothing too crazy.
Did they do anything different tonight than they did last year?
I can't even really recall. I mean, some of it was similar, just their gameplay, really, just their gameplay, cutting and passing and screening and the type of offense they play. They always moving, so that's why it's important to work on it and always know where your man at, but always know that you got being helped as well, and really just communicate.
Last question. DJ, you guys, you only had 5 points off turnovers, but 22 fast break points. So y'all were running after misses. I mean, how big was that an emphasis tonight when you do get a miss and a defensive rebound to go and push them?
That was very big. That's something Coach talked about. But that's something he talked about in every game. Just if you get the rebound, look to push it ahead before anything. So I mean, that's something we always working on. Something that Coach is big on and the whole team is big on. But specifically for this game, just knowing that they like to get back real fast. So at least try to get it up the court before they do get back, and then if they are back there, then slow the game down and try to make a play after that.
Thanks, DJ.
Appreciate y'all.